So many of you like the videos that I make when I don't have a script, when I just ramble, when my thoughts are not cohesive, and this is going to be one of those. I want to talk about video fleas, and this is a term that I'm just throwing out there, and I'll define it for you. Video fleas are when one larger YouTuber makes a video mentioning or completely about another smaller YouTuber, and a lot of their subscribers, trolls, what have you, go over to that smaller YouTuber's channel. Or another way it can happen is a smaller YouTuber talks about a larger YouTuber, and that YouTuber's fan base is drawn to them either by seeing a video suggestion on a sidebar, because of the Google algorithm and how it works on YouTube, or those fans just rapidly search the name of that YouTuber and who's talking about them today. And then somebody throws their video up on a forum that is pro that large YouTuber, and then the fleas come down. And I've spoken about this here and there on my channel before. And I suppose part of this has to do with bullying, mob mentality, and whatnot. And I think it's gotten to a level on YouTube where mockery has become something that isn't fun for a lot of people who used to partake in it. My biggest example of this is try to get Richard Coughlin to start another Ponage Olympics. He defined what Ponage should be for his Olympics and what a good video submission for that would be. And I feel like he's not doing it anymore because he wasn't happy with the submissions and what people were calling Ponage. They didn't understand that he wanted less ad hominem attacks, less anger, and more addressing people's arguments. Comedy is good. You can inject comedy, but yeah, when people took that term Ponage, they just thought, I've made somebody look humiliated. That's what they by and large used as their rule of thumb when they're making their video submissions for that challenge. Now, I can't speak for him, but just go try to get him to start another Ponage Olympics. It was a very, very popular thing, to be a part of that here on YouTube, and it's gone. And why isn't he doing it? Well, we have gotten to the vicious level where Ponage has just been used to mask bullying, and right now, in particular, what I'm looking at is an exchange between two YouTubers, right? Not things that I've gone through in the past, like making a video about Thunderfoot or Pat Condell, and then having fleas descend on my channel. That's, I handled that pretty well. But what I'm looking at is something so vicious. I can't see someone not having some real problems with handling it. Like Melody Hensley PTSD level problems, you know, like holy shit, this wave of fleas and comments that have hit this person. And I'll leave links in the description box to 2 videos. The first one was made April 10th of this year, so like 5 months ago. And it was by VarmitCoyote, who has for a long time been a polyamorous, gender non-specific type YouTuber who has talked about a lot of social justice issues in his videos, but a lot of other things too. Just a regular YouTube vlogger. I remembered him for talking about basically otherkin before otherkin became a popular word. People who were furries. I remember that. And he's had some very brilliant insights on certain issues. He made that video 5 months ago, and remember, 5 months ago. Now, a couple days ago, another YouTuber, going by the pseudonym Undoomed, who never shows his face because it's his style, he makes a video called "This Is Your Brain on Feminism, She Trouble, Epic Fail, Episode 9, where he calls, in this series, he calls people special snowflakes, and just, he gets into touching on their arguments, but he really, really rips into people. And this particular video, it gets to the point where he's saying that somebody needs mental help, you know, in a pejorative way. And he's also saying, you know, stupid motherfucker, you know, and whatnot. And he's done this in other parts of this series where basically it degenerates from actually addressing someone's arguments and gets into just all-out bullying. And in particular, as I'm eating my popcorn on this drama, okay, what I'm paying attention to is how many of the comments on VarmitCoyote's video have come in the past week instead of 5 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Because the majority of the views that you're going to get from your own subscribers happen within the first few days of your video being out. The majority of your comments will happen then, unless you are addressed from the outside, you know, from some other channel, and a bunch of fleas come. This is the way that YouTube is. And the wave of comments that have hit his channel, you know, I feel for him. You know, that's... I will be watching for his response, you know. And there are some things that he has a foundation to stand on as far as his response to Undoomed, such as a working knowledge of diagnostics within psychology and psychiatry. And I think that he might be able to make a good point, but who's going to hear it? You know, the larger channel that makes its audience happy by talking about smaller channels it's not going to give him that soapbox again. And only those fleas that are really interested in a response and stick around on Varmint Coyote's channel will see it. Mostly just 10,000 people laughed at Varmint Coyote, and they're never going to hear his response. That's the way it is. So, regardless of the issues being talked about, please check out the 2 links below, watch the videos, but look in the comment section and check out the day that the comment was left. That's the thing that I'm looking at. Okay, that's... It's a bad day to be a drama whore today. And be... It's like somebody just put buttered ass in my popcorn. Straight up buttered ass.